huge change. But even with the 100, you can see people were buying and selling. People were buying those that are presenting lower prices in the system, and they were clearing them within twinkling of an eye. You can see that you can see those lower prices again. So I now understand why management peg it at $100. So nobody should get it convinced or confused that management decided to take away people who don't have the $100. It is for a purpose, and we now see why they did that. Mr. Forde.
Ok. Par exemple, j'ai vu maintenant pourquoi des managements étaient que chacun va mettre $100 dans ton back-office, par exemple, dans ton wallet, avant que tu vas prendre des P2P. Je vis maintenant pourquoi des management disent ça, parce que avec tout ça là, on voit qu'il y a beaucoup de nombre de les gens qui sont été là. Donc, imagine que les managements changent, ça a été dit qu'on va mettre plus. Donc, ça veut dire que toujours, il y a un bénéfice parce que on a vu qu'il y a les gens qui sont été là avec un prix qui n'est pas bien, un prix qui fait décourager tout le monde. On voit que le prix est très bas. Bon, après des P2P, on voit que maintenant tous les prix deviennent maintenant encourageants. Ça encourage tout le monde. Donc aujourd'hui, il y en a même qui ont fait des faire ce qu'on veut. Donc, le management était fait un système qu'il faut que tout le monde ne peut pas perdre. Il faut que nous tous, on gagne. Donc, ça, voilà pourquoi on a fait P2P. $100, les gens ont été mis pour faire des P2P. Ça veut dire que c'est un truc qui est très bien. Qui est très bien. Aujourd'hui, regardez comment le marché est. Le marché est encourageant plus qu'avant. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So yes. For me, I think this is the time, since few of us have understood why management decided to do this, we need to go out there and teach our followers or our team members. Let's teach them. Some have started. So when they understand it, and I know management will hold another batch of training for new people, they will adapt to what we have, and the little that we will also teach in our teams will also help the ecosystem, and our P2P platform will be of good standard. We want to see higher prices, and this is the reason why we are doing this. So for me, I've seen the little changes we occurring now, and I know more will come when we have more people injecting some dollars into the system, and it will move our coin to at least an appreciable price where members who are just farming or they are just mining can just bring their token to this market, and people who are ready with cash will buy from them and keep, hold, or stake. And some may also sell looking at the price. If you locate a price where you can buy and sell quickly, you do that. If you cannot sell, you hold for some time. Wait for the price to get to where you want to get our coin growing. Mr. Forde.
Ok, maintenant j'ai vu pourquoi des management étaient dit pour qu'on mette $100 dans le back-office pour qu'on arrive à faire le prix. J'ai vu maintenant pourquoi les back-office, on a été mis des back-office à $100 pour qu'on arrive à faire des P2P. Maintenant, nous partons sur P2P. Comment l'écosystème marche, comment nous sommes. Donc, ça veut dire que c'est nous maintenant qui avons du travail. Ce n'est pas du management maintenant, parce que nous, le management déjà appris comment le P2P marche. Comment le P2P marche. C'est à nous maintenant d'apprendre les gens que voilà comment ça se passe. Maintenant, nous allons évoluer tranquillement. Donc, j'encourage tout le monde de sortir, parler avec les gens, parce qu'il y a les gens qui sont déjà découragés. Maintenant, si on arrive à convaincre eux encore de venir continuer où nous sommes été bloqués un peu à cause des P2P, maintenant on peut clarifier tous à eux, montrer à eux que c'est un bon trou de P2P. Aujourd'hui, regardez comment ça est. Donc, il faut qu'on fonce, on continue jusqu'au bout. Merci. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Forde. So to bring my submission to an end, I would like to encourage all members to put their hands on deck so that we do this to see the price of our token going up. And this will help us in moving to an exchange, the external exchange, who will be the foundation. Everything will lie on us. So when the moment we list in an exchanger, we are going to be the focus, and it will help our token to gain price. Thanks to everyone, and thanks to management for arranging this masterclass. I think some of us are new, but we've learned and we are going to implement. We've already started implementing it. And I know from now to the payday, which is around 15th of this month, we shall see the changes, and we will all like to do whatever we can do to push this thing to the best of our abilities. Thank you, and may God bless us all.
Comme je disais tantôt, voilà pourquoi nous sommes là, il faut sortir, il faut dire aux gens de bonnes nouvelles. Parce que le management était une des choses pour que nous tous, on a appris, il faut apprendre les gens qui sont notre vol. On a été paradés derrière, on a paradé les gens pour apprendre eux des écosystèmes. Donc, nous allons faire tout possible pour que nous aussi, on a appris eux des écosystèmes, comment ça va se passer. Parce que aujourd'hui, nous-mêmes, déjà, comme des leaders qui sont là, ont déjà pris beaucoup de choses avec le management. Donc, c'est nous maintenant qui va sortir, dire aux gens, dire à les gens sont parani, nous sommes venus avec issus de l'écosystème, apprendre eux, qu'est-ce que l'écosystème va te donner. Parce qu'aujourd'hui, tout le monde est en train de payer les bords, les BTT, tout. Regardez, comment nous allons utiliser, comment ça va prendre des valeurs. Donc, je vais dire à tout le monde, on n'est qu'à sortir nos leaders qui est là aujourd'hui pour apprendre les gens nous sont parani, pour qu'ils aussi comprennent l'écosystème bien comme nous. Là, maintenant, ça va marcher bien. Donc, je remercie tout le monde, je remercie le management, je remercie tout le monde. C'est ça, moi, j'ai à vous dire pour le temps que j'ai passé pour faire des P2P. Merci. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Back to you, Madam Lee.
Yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Family, we have heard it all from our great leaders. You don't pay a dime to be part of the ecosystem, but pay real attention, and beyond the sky will surely be the limits to our financial emancipation. Thank you so much, great leader Ofori, for sharing the experience. We appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Merci, notre leader Ofori, merci.
Thank you. And so moving on, we're traveling to St. Lucia now to invite our great leader, Cassia Samuel, to bring us an insight into the Web3 economy. Leader Samuel, please, over to you, sir. Thank you.
Hello, good day to all. Would like to thank BTU CTC management for this opportunity again. We just want to thank the Lord Jesus Christ for protecting us through this week, that we could gather another day where we could share with the community. It's a pleasure presenting to you. Thank you all community members for taking time out to listen to this presentation today.
Merci. Bonsoir à toute la famille, bonsoir à tout le monde. Je remercie Dieu pour être là aujourd'hui. Merci à tout le monde pour la présentation. Nous allons être là pour faire ensemble. Merci à tout le monde. Merci pour eux qui sont laissés d'autres choses qui sont venus ici. Merci à tout le monde. Thank you, sir.
Right. So I just want to start by saying the arbitrage trading that management started is a wonderful, great tool. First, it brings knowledge to the people, which is key. So this knowledge could be applied anywhere on any platform, whether it be in stocks, whether it be in bonds, in other crypto projects, just trading on a whole, even in trading commodities. Because as long as you understand these fundamentals apply throughout the board. And this technology is so new. This is not something that you could learn to trade, yes, but in this manner, it's very new. So there are few college courses or universities that acknowledge this. So even being a part of the CTC community, true knowledge is being dispensed and it gives you an edge, it gives you an advantage and prepares you for what's coming. Because this is a wonderful opportunity. Most people, and like the brother said, they have seen the results right away because the knowledge was given. Before, people only had the tokens and they didn't understand the value. Some tokens were selling for less than a cent. And honestly, I was not too displeased about this because my intention is to accumulate about 1 million BTT tokens. But now that the brothers have begun to dispense this knowledge, people are starting to understand.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Can I go, sir?
Yes. Go ahead, sir.
Ok. En démarrant, d'abord, pour commencer, je veux juste dire à vous que la clé de succès aujourd'hui, c'est l'intelligence. Ça veut dire qu'il faut apprendre des choses qui vont nous aider demain. Par exemple, des écosystèmes orientés de parler aujourd'hui, comment nous allons mettre ça en marche, comment nous allons eu à gagner beaucoup de choses dans notre écosystème comme orienté de parler aujourd'hui. Regardons comment les choses sont en train de bouger. En réalité, moi, je voudrais juste prendre beaucoup de BTT comme des millions de BTT, il faut garder à moi-même. Bon, actuellement, de maintenant, on voit les gens en train de payer plus. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Continue, sir.
So this is the whole key with the community. A community, it surpasses just the token and it surpasses just this ecosystem. Remember, we are people. And if we are together in a square, like we call it a town square, just like in the main cities, it is in the square that you affect change. And as long as we have the main thing on our end is to increase our numbers, tell everyone, because this is where the power is. Power is with people. And this technology, Zoom, CTC app, it allows us to speak to each other. So before we could have had a group of people, but these people do not communicate to each other. So we cannot move as a unit. But because of these technologies, all of us could gather in one place and we could say, hey, this is what we want to accomplish. This is what we want. And we are not going to compromise. We're going to make noise in the town square until we get this. And we're moving into that age where data is the new oil. As we can see in Dubai, that is why Dubai has all of this oil in the Middle East, but they understand that in the next 20 to 30 years, oil will run out. We're already using solar, so the oil will become obsolete. What is the new oil? Data will be the new oil. That is why everybody wants your data. That is why everyone is trying to take your data. You need data to run AI, which is the future. So all of us have data. And if we're operating as one unit, as one force in a community square with a token that represents our data, our time, our effort, as this community begins to grow, it's the way we could apply this thing is not even thought of as yet. So for all of the members, our only key is to bring in people. Let us just try to grow the community as much as possible, and then we could take it to the next level. The sky is the limit.
Ok, bon, comme je disais tantôt, l'écosystème aujourd'hui est en train de faire, nous sommes pour regarder comment ça a en train de bouger aujourd'hui. Les gens commençaient de comprendre, les gens commençaient de bénir bien des écosystèmes. Donc, tout ce que je vais vous dire aujourd'hui, tout à l'heure, je vais vous juste dire que payer des bots ou des BTT, ça nous aide aujourd'hui de continuer de l'écosystème. Par exemple, on voit comment tout l'écosystème du monde entier est en train d'évoluer. Donc, nous aussi, on est en train de faire la même chose. Par année, les gens continuent de faire venir les gens. Là, ça va nous aider. Donc, aujourd'hui, l'écosystème est en train de partir à une manière que il faut que tu comprennes comment ça se passe. Si vous comprenez comment ça se passe, comment on monétise l'argent, comment les gens font pour comprendre les choses, vous allez bénéficier plus. Donc, ça veut dire qu'il faut que tu donnes vous-même d'abord dans l'écosystème pour apprendre comment ça se passe. Là, exactement, s'il y a un écosystème qui est là, tu arrives à bénéficier plus rapidement parce que vous voyez comment les gens sont en train de vendre beaucoup d'écosystèmes aujourd'hui, comment l'argent est en train d'évoluer, comment les gens sont en train de faire avec des technologies, on est en train de parler aujourd'hui. Donc, nous aussi, c'est la même chose. Donc, Dieu merci, nous sommes là pour apprendre, pour voir comment les choses marchent. Thank you, sir.
Yes. So I just want to continue from where we were last week. We spoke of the milestones that we moved from the internet from Web 1 to Web 2, and now we're in Web 3. So as we move through Web 3, the next thing we're going to see, which started in 2025, is where Web 3 meets with AI. So just for those who were not at the last presentation, Web 1 was basically where we had no input. We, the users, had no input into the computer. All we could have done was read. And some examples of that was Yahoo, where we just read a news article. Web 2 became examples like Facebook, where you could upload pictures. We could have input data. We could have shared, but that data was not owned by us. It belonged to Facebook. It belonged to the corporation. So Web 3 now is where we get to own this data, where we get to own our time, our effort, and whatever we share through something called tokenization and the blockchain. Now, within this, we've seen the next evolution, which is the implementation of AI with Web 3.
Thank you, sir.
So now, go ahead, sir.
OK. Maintenant, comme je dis, maintenant, on est l'écosystème pour entrer de suivi aujourd'hui. Par exemple, pour entrer de suivi notre écosystème, il y a des rentabilités à quelles nous, on ne peut pas gagner d'abord. Par exemple, Facebook, on ne gagne pas de rentabilité parce que ce n'est pas notre écosystème. Notre écosystème qui va nous donner des rentabilités, par exemple, c'est le Web 3. Comme on est de suivre du Web 3, c'est ça qui va nous donner la rentabilité de notre écosystème. Continue, sir.
Yes. And for AI to work, it is predicted that by next year, more than $30 trillion will be invested into AI. This is where the world is going. People make decisions based on what they know. Knowledge is key. And these people understand this, and they want the knowledge to come as quick as possible. And a human cannot come up with the knowledge as quick as a computer could. So this is where AI comes. But for AI to work, AI needs something called machine learning, or it needs the data. So it's just like a child. The same way you need to teach, it's just that the AI learns at a lot faster pace than the child. So you need to feed the AI information and data. And because of that, data will become the new oil. The same way in the 1900s, 1990s, early 19s, it was oil which drove the economy. We needed oil for everything. That is why there was all of this oil, this war in the Middle East over the oil. You need oil for the cars, for the plane, to heat your house. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Comme je disais tout de suite, l'écosystème qui va nous donner la rentabilité, j'ai déjà dit, c'est le Web 3, comme on est en train de faire que nous aussi, le Web 3 qui va nous aider. pour que nous aussi, ça va être rentabilité dans notre futur. Par exemple, nous qui parlons de AI, AIA, qui parle de AE aujourd'hui est en train de prendre le marché du monde entier parce que les gens même déjà parlé pour que AE va du marché, ça va donner par exemple 33 milliards. On va mettre dedans pour que AE va marcher bien dans le monde entier. Donc, vous voyez, nous, les gens qui connaissent maintenant comment l'écosystème marche, et même déjà dit, un écosystème, comment ça va faire pour gagner des marchés. Donc, vous voyez, non, c'est comme le pétrole. Dans les années, c'est le pétrole qui donne la rentabilité jusqu'à aujourd'hui. Nous aussi, notre écosystème, c'est pas, c'est pas comme le pétrole, c'est notre BTP. Donc, si notre écosystème est bien arrêté, notre BTP va être dans une forme de pétrole. Thank you, sir.
Yes. So this data becomes very valuable. So this data will become the new fuel, which powers this new system that we're heading into right now. And with us together as a community in the CTC ecosystem, that data could be applied many different ways. It's so new that there is the applications are broad. It's basically, there are so many different ways that management could apply it and monetize it. But for it to be valuable, we must grow the system. We must have people, because the data comes from people. Then the more people, then the more data. So it is incumbent upon us. I'm just sharing this knowledge so we understand, and that way we go out with a zeal. Again, we understand why we're trying to bring more people into the ecosystem, because it also increases the value of the token you have. If we have all of this data, example, that 30 million number, that is a lot of people, which is not hard. Nigeria alone has 200 million people. So just think about this. So the 30 million that the CTC management is aiming for is not an unrealistic number. It's very doable. But I just want to reinforce us. I just want to encourage us that it is possible. And not only it is possible, when we get to that milestone, it is going to be extremely lucrative, because even with 1 million people, the companies will say, listen, you have all of these people. What type of videos do they like? How often do they spend on the video? Remember, the ecosystem is broad. You have people in the Caribbean, you have people all over Africa, you have over Europe, over America. And they could see even your sleep patterns. That data is also important because they could know how long that you're online and what time you're up. So they could look at throughout the data and they could say, people in Africa spend 7 hours a day watching videos. They prefer financial type content, and they tend to sleep the rest of the day. So now, based upon that data, they could say, hey, well, African people, since they spend not that too many times, they don't spend that many times sleeping, we wouldn't want to sell pillows to them. Let us sell more laptops to them, or let us sell more eye protective wear because they spend so much time doing screen wear. And these companies that provide these products will pay for that data so that they could target these products directly at you. And management could say, hey, listen, we want you to pay us in BTT. We're not accepting cash. Now, these companies, although they're not in crypto, but because they value our data, they need to buy BTT token. And who knows what that price will be. And these people have millions of dollars. So this is liquidity coming from an outsource that will be flowing into the token that we own, that will send up the price in return.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Comme je disais tantôt, notre pétrole, c'est notre BTP. Ça veut dire que notre écosystème, c'est notre pétrole où on arrive à rentabiliser l'écosystème. Comment nous allons faire pour rentabiliser notre écosystème? D'ailleurs, nous allons juste par année les gens. Si vous envoyez plusieurs les gens, c'est comme ça l'écosystème va prendre de valeur. Parce que les data les gens utilisent faut regarder par exemple des vidéos, regarder des audios, regarder des choses sur Internet. Ça veut dire, ça va stocker quelque part. Maintenant, où ça stocke, c'est un lieu où notre éco-management va prendre ça pour monitoriser. Bon, avant qu'ils monitorisent les choses, il faut qu'il y ait beaucoup de gens. Si vous n'embarquez pas les gens beaucoup pour l'écosystème, comment ça va être valorisé? Donc, il faut qu'on prenne des valeurs pour notre écosystème. D'ailleurs, il faut qu'on fasse venir beaucoup de gens qui vont faire que des data, nous allons utiliser. Data, ça là, nous allons prendre ça maintenant pour l'utiliser, pour qu'on monétise. Par exemple, les gens qui sont dans les autres continents, nous sommes des continents africains, continent de l'Europe, continent à l'Asie, ça veut dire que tous les continents là, les gens regardent des choses. Maintenant, si nous allons prendre ça pour monétiser des choses dans notre écosystème, pour que d'abord il y a beaucoup de gens. On va faire venir beaucoup de gens. C'est là maintenant, on va assis, on fait un petit calcul. On regarde maintenant, si maintenant nous, on est en train de regarder ça en bas de l'écosystème de CTC, CTC va gagner tel. Maintenant, comment CTC va être payé? CTC va dire que d'accord, je vais être payé par un examen, par Bitcoin ou par USDT. Vous voyez, non? Donc, il dépend combien d'argent il va gagner dans l'écosystème là où on est en train de monétiser aujourd'hui. Donc, si nous sommes là, c'est pour qu'on arrive à faire venir les gens. Un exemple, regarde Nigeria. Nigeria, ils sont 200 millions de personnes. Nigeria déjà peut donner 50 millions de personnes sur l'écosystème. Si Nigeria nous donne 50 millions de personnes, ça veut dire qu'on est déjà un grand écosystème. Donc, ça veut dire qu'on a besoin de parrainer les gens pour que l'écosystème arrive à gagner son place ou on arrive à l'utiliser. Pour que CTC va être un grand valeur pour qu'on fait parrainer les gens, c'est ça qui dit un écosystème. Donc, si nous sommes là, c'est juste pour que seulement les gens compris des systèmes que tout ce qu'on a fait de faire, on utilise les data pour que les gens arrivent à parrainer. Les data, ça là, on va regarder, on va évoluer que, non, maintenant, CTC va gagner ça. Combien de milliards il va gagner? Beaucoup de milliards. Il va gagner beaucoup d'argent avec nos BTP. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah, so this thing is broad. I'm so excited about this. I'm a Pan-Africanist at heart, never been to Africa myself, but trust me, Africa is in my heart. Oh, and last Saturday when I presented, I forgot to mention, I don't know, I do not know if management planned this, but last Saturday, the president of Nigeria visited St. Lucia. What are the chances while we here in St. Lucia presenting to CTC, which is an African project, at the same time, the president of Nigeria came to St. Lucia. There was talk of, maybe the next time I present, I will try to get exactly what was done, but there was talk of visa-free travel, which is an amazing thing. They talked about cultural exchanges and closer ties with Africa. So we are in the atmosphere is ripe for us to move. Africa is on the rise. Everything is shifting. We are connecting. The diaspora is large. Africa is not that place that people are embarrassed of anymore. Africa is the future. People are seeing the opportunity. And this is an African project. So everything, all the stars have aligned for this thing. So I just want us to just be proud of what we have. Let's not Haile Selassie said it the best. Africa is in problems because Africa looks for external solution for its problem. Everything Africa needs is inside of Africa. It's about time we stop looking for outside. This is our ecosystem. We will build it. We will bring our people. We will fund it. We will be the community members. We do not need no outside help. Right now, it is upon us. We live in a generation where we're speaking, we're using a platform here. There are so many people in. Who knows how we could connect? Who knows what maybe skill I have. I am here presenting from St. Lucia. Other brothers are presenting from Ghana, from South Africa. Our translator is from South Africa. Look, we do not even need an AI to translate. We have a brother who has this skill. So this is an amazing time. And I'm just saying, grab the bull by the horns. Everything will not be perfect. It's just like building a house. Sometimes you set out and you say, hey, listen, the architect gives you the blueprint for the house. But by the time the excavator starts to dig the foundation, he didn't realize that there was this huge stone in the ground. The architect only drew on a piece of paper. He did not take into consideration the stone. So it's not that the stone makes it impossible. Maybe it might slow down a little bit. Maybe the plants might have to adjust a little bit. It's just as we build this ecosystem, the management is doing the best that they can. It is so easy for us to speak against our own people, not realizing that the power of life and death is in our tongue. So let us speak life into our project. Let us pray for our leaders. Let us pray that they get innovation, that they pray that they get visions and dreams from God to take this project to the next level, because we all are going to benefit from it. We cannot poison the pot that we all are going to take a plate from.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Je voulais juste dire que je suis fier de la position. Le système de CTC. CTC, c'est quoi? Vous comprenez? Donc, c'est une opportunité aujourd'hui pour entrer de voir partout des pays. Donc, si nous sommes là, on n'a qu'à mettre notre main dessus pour qu'on avance. L'écosystème là, c'est pour nous. Afrique aujourd'hui est en train de voir la possibilité d'évoluer. On n'a plus besoin de AI pour continuer, c'est tout ce qu'on est en train de faire. Aujourd'hui, on peut faire tout ce qu'on veut, sauf eux là, parce qu'on a un autre frère qui sont là en train de faire la présentation. Il y en a qui traduit, il y en a qui dit comment ça se passe. Donc, Afrique est tout ce qu'on a besoin en Afrique. Le seul problème, on est en Afrique, on est en train de chercher des choses, notre solution hors d'Afrique. OK, notre problème d'Afrique, ça est en Afrique. Nos résultats, ça est en Afrique. Notre solution, ça est en Afrique. On n'a pas besoin de laisser Afrique pour nous. Afrique, c'est la future. Afrique, c'est la future aujourd'hui. Pour tout le monde en train de focaliser leur idée pour venir en Afrique. Donc, si nous sommes là aujourd'hui, je vais vous juste dire une chose. On n'a qu'à attraper l'écosystème là bien pour évoluer cet écosystème. Parce que si l'écosystème là évolue aujourd'hui, c'est nous tous qui va gagner. C'est Afrique qui gagne. L'écosystème là, c'est pour Afrique. Moi, je n'ai pas encore eu l'opportunité de venir en Afrique, mais je sais que l'Afrique, c'est un bon continent. Nous sommes là. Les gens sont voyagés beaucoup. Il y a beaucoup de gens de diaspora partout des pays du monde aujourd'hui. Bon, on peut continuer la vie. Les gens sont d'une idée en train de prendre pour envoyer en Afrique pour que l'Afrique développe. Donc, il faut qu'on mette nous-mêmes la main pour qu'on ait développé cet écosystème. Parce que l'Afrique, c'est la potentiel pour tout le monde aujourd'hui. Où tout le monde est en train de voir que oui, la réalité, c'est l'Afrique. Donc, si l'écosystème vient vers nous, on n'a qu'à prendre ça avec les deux mains. Pour qu'on ne peut pas parler de mal dans cet écosystème. Parce que si on parle mal dans cet écosystème, ça veut dire que nous-mêmes, on ne croit pas pourquoi nous sommes ici. Donc, on n'a qu'à attraper ça bien, comme c'est pour nous-mêmes, on peut évoluer. Donc, c'est ça seulement, je suis là pour vous dire, ce projet, c'est pour nous, ce projet, c'est pour beaucoup les années, on n'a qu'à attraper ça bien. Merci. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. So, again, this is our time, my brothers and sisters. I'm just so excited, so happy, so happy, so happy. The management has already laid the groundwork, and it is just our time to help them halfway. as we just bring in more people, as we share this knowledge. We become more convicted, we become more sure of ourselves. What they have used against us before was lack of knowledge. We didn't even know that our data was being sold. We thought WhatsApp was free. Yes, WhatsApp was free, but guess what? We were also the product that they were selling, and we were not even aware, and we did not even know how much we were worth. And this is about to change. This is a new era, and we're not going to make the mistakes that our great-grandparents made back in the early days. We're going to control our destiny now. We are going to come together as a unit. This was one of our biggest problems that we have learned. That is why Africa is fractured the way it is into 54 different states. And that is why the African Union doesn't really have any power, because they do not want a united force. Gaddafi, as an example, do not want to see the unification of the continent. But maybe what Gaddafi could not have, we could accomplish it digitally. The internet, the whole system stops, so skin attack. Digitally, all of us could support. This thing is a powerful thing. As the numbers start to continue, we could send any video viral. I look at Wode Maya all of the time, and thanks to his videos, I get inspired, and I want to connect with the entrepreneurs in Africa who are building and reshaping this new Africa that we are seeing. And if we here in CTC, we have 1 million people, management puts Wode Maya videos into the view yard instantly. Wode Maya goes viral. Burkina Faso, Toure is rising as a young man, and they're giving him trouble. They don't want the world to see it. You put Toure video into CTC view yard on the app, instantly 1 million views. As soon as it gets those views, the algorithms kick in and it will be all over YouTube. The revolution is televised. And this is what is possible with this that CTC has started. As we go on, we will see what ways we could apply different things. But again, the horizon is huge. The potential is endless. And this is a mighty, mighty project that God has blessed us with. Let us pray for this project and let us do our best to support it.
Merci. Maintenant, comme je dis, je suis très, très fier, je suis content, je suis très fier d'être avec l'écosystème. Je suis très, 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 très fier d'être là. En réalité, le management déjà fait pour eux, nous-mêmes, on n'est qu'à faire pour nous, à parrainer les gens pour que les gens viennent beaucoup. Si les gens sont venus beaucoup, nous allons bénéficier. Avant, on ne savait même pas que notre passe d'Internet, on paye. Les gens prennent ça pour monétiser. C'est quelque chose qui va être pire. C'est maintenant, on a compris ça avec CTC. Ça veut dire, avec CTC, on a compris beaucoup de choses aujourd'hui qui nous montrent que avec l'Internet, nous allons gagner, nous allons être payés. Avant, on regardait gratuit, on ne sait même pas comment ça se passe. CTC est venu, il nous a montré que, si tu regardes cette vidéo, vous allez être payé. Comment vous allez être payé? Je vais vous payer par les ARP. ARP, là, tu vas changer ça à BTT. BTT, là, maintenant, c'est une autre currency, on est en train d'utiliser. Donc, moi, je suis très fier d'être là aujourd'hui parce que je vois que l'évolution de l'Afrique commençait. Gaddafi était commencé. Par exemple, il a été commencé pour faire ça physiquement. Bon, comme il n'est pas arrivé, nous, digitalement, nous allons utiliser l'Internet pour évoluer l'Afrique. Parce que l'Union africaine ne peut rien faire pour nous. Et parce que les gens ne veulent pas l'Union africaine devenir Union africaine. On est 54 pays aujourd'hui. Bon, on n'arrive pas à arriver. Donc, ça veut dire que nous-mêmes, on est en train d'utiliser des écosystèmes comme l'Internet pour unir tous les pays africains. Donc, c'est quoi, moi, je vais vous dire. On n'a qu'à parrainer les gens dans l'écosystème, faire venir les gens qui vont nous faire bénéficier demain parce qu'on voit maintenant comment les gens évoluent. La révolution a commencé. Par exemple, tu peux prendre des vidéos des jeunes présidents de Burkina Faso, Ibrahim. Tu prends Ivan Traoré aujourd'hui, tu prends vidéo met dans YouTube ou tu mets dans CTC, vous allez voir qu'il y a beaucoup de millions qui regardent ça. C'est des révolutions, ça là, nous parlons. Comment nous allons évoluer Afrique. Comment Afrique va être devant. Pour qu'on fasse venir les gens. On va utiliser notre écosystème pour changer beaucoup de choses. Donc, moi, je suis fier, je suis très content. Je remercie le management de CTC qui nous donnait des opportunités d'être là avec nous. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So before I leave, I'd just like to leave this with you. What we're going to see next in the Web3 space, the keywords, the next buzzword you're going to see something called AI agents. So what is this thing? It will be a AI that will be deployed on a smart contract like Ethereum or something else, because again, AI itself is being evolved. AI, just like Web 1, used to be controlled by the corporations. They control all of the data, they control the machine learning. But as we move into Web 3 now has opened the space for AI to become decentralized. And now what you will see is something called AI agents. So you will be able to go on Telegram. You could have a bot. You tell this bot, I want you to, you fund it, whatever blockchain it on, you put the coins in there and you say, go out and don't come back until you have given me 100 times my money. And you could give it a list of criteria, invest in meme coins, invest in utility coins, invest in AI tokens, and 100x my money. And this is the type of protocols that is working out now. So I would like us to, again, if we're here for knowledge, write this down. AI agents. This is the next buzzword. You also take time out to go research it, look at, because we want to be on the cutting edge. For too long, our people have been on the back burner. This time we're going to be on the cutting edge. Whatever is new, whatever is coming out, we want to be aware of it, so we know how we apply it and it could benefit us, how it could better our lives, the community, and everyone at large. So AI agent will be the next thing. It will be applied in many different ways because it is very new. Again, it is just like a vehicle. Everything is not perfect, but we want to be here at the beginning. Again, I love to keep going back so we could relate it. Back in the day when Rockefeller came with oil, Carnegie had all of the steel and the railroads. So Rockefeller came up with an idea. How do I go around this oil? Because Carnegie is saying, if I own all the railroads, then you need to pay me. So Rockefeller came up with pipes. So now we do not need train to move all of the barrels of oil. You move it through pipes. Until to this day, that is what oil is moved through pipelines. That's why people start war all over the East. That's why South Sudan was split from North Sudan for oil pipelines to pass through. So now data is the new oil. And AI is going to harness that data. So we need to be aware of this. And who knows, some of us will be the new Rockefellers of this digital age that create pipeline to move this data, to harness this data, to sell this data and benefit our family lives. So thank you very much for listening. It was a pleasure presenting to our community. Stay blessed and let us look forward. Looking forward to speak to you at the next Community Square presentation.
Merci, merci. Je voulais vous laisser avec quelque chose aujourd'hui. Je voudrais tout le monde apprendre ça. C'est AE Agence. AE Agence, aujourd'hui, est en train de venir avec un écosystème que faut que, par exemple, tu peux utiliser eux. Lui, il s'utilise maintenant tout l'écosystème. Ça veut dire que tout les Internet sont en train de créer aujourd'hui toutes les choses. AE va prendre ça, garder à eux-mêmes. Par exemple, si tu veux rentrer à Telegram, tu peux mettre quelques pièces à Telegram, tu crées des bots. Les bots là, tu veux prendre des bots là, dire à ton bot, OK, bot, moi je voudrais vous lancer avec toutes les conditions que vous allez mettre dedans. Maintenant, tu lances. Si vous lancez ça, tu dis d'accord, dans quelques mois avant que tu reviennes à moi, il faut que j'ai gagné 10 fois tout ce que, ou 100%, tout ce que vous tu gagnes. Donc, ça veut dire que si tu mets $100, un exemple, tu vas avec les $100, tu reviens maintenant, c'est $200, c'est des bots. Ça veut dire qu'à eux, ils sont en train de faire beaucoup de choses qui vont nous donner des rentabilités. Donc, ça veut dire qu'il faut rester avec des écosystèmes, il faut apprendre. Comme nous, on est en train de faire venir avec des Web 3, Le Web 3 qui va nous permettre de connaître beaucoup de choses qui va faire que nous aussi, on va bénéficier de notre écosystème. Par exemple, Roca fait là qui était éventuré de trucs de pétrole. Par exemple, lui, il est venu avec du pétrole. On prend beaucoup de bateaux pour prendre du pétrole. Il est changé encore, il est venu avec des tuyaux. Aujourd'hui, on utilise les tuyaux pour transporter les carburants sans que ça passe à des bateaux. Vous voyez, non? Donc, ça veut dire que c'est des choses qui vont tirer des choses. Par exemple, lui qui fait des rails. Aujourd'hui, on a beaucoup de rails en Afrique même. Il y a beaucoup de pays qui utilisent des rails pour transporter des boxes, transporter toutes les choses. Donc, ça veut dire que c'est des évolutions du monde aujourd'hui. On voudrait que l'Afrique va être devant. Donc, pour que l'Afrique va être devant, c'est nous-mêmes qui va debout, pour que l'Afrique va être devant. Et notre écosystème, nous allons utiliser ça pour parrainer beaucoup de choses pour que nous aussi, on va être devant à notre écosystème. Ça veut dire que c'est gagnant-gagnant dans le monde aujourd'hui. Ça veut dire que si tu arrives à faire un écosystème, pour que tu mettes toi-même dedans, qui va te donner des rentabilités, qui va faire que les gens aussi vont bénéficier. Management déjà fait pour eux, nous-mêmes, on ne peut faire pour nous. Donc, si je vais partir ce soir, je veux vous dire merci à tout le monde d'être là. Merci à des managements. Aujourd'hui, on a appris beaucoup de choses. On a vu comment les choses sont évoluer. Donc, nous aussi, on n'a qu'à mettre notre main pour que notre écosystème va évoluer. Merci. Merci à tout le monde. Bonne soirée. Thank you very much, sir, for your presentation. Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Merci for the time is wrapped, right? And we are on a paradigm shift. For our community to be vulnerable, we ought to build the systems. Wow, very insightful. Once again, rich delivery. Truly, family, we are diving into Web3, AI exposition, and many others. We promise today is going to be unique once again, and by God's grace, we've got it. Acquiring so much education without paying a dime, our management has been on the top of the game. This is deep, Mr. Samuel. We are super happy you honored the invitation. God richly bless you. And so at this stage, we're going to take Q&A. If you have any question, contribution with respect to today's delivery, please raise your digital hand. We get you unmuted. Q&A session. And so we have Mr. Frederick Oko. Please unmute. Let's hear from you.
Good evening, everyone. I thank God for this. Thank God for the leaders. My question is not from this particular lecture that was delivered. One is on pre-sale. I bought a pre-sale this morning, and Mr. Gansin Lee helped me to do the same. And after getting the hash, for me to offload, it was not offloading. So I don't know what to do. And he told me to continue to check, and I continue to do it. Up till now, they are offering to them. The reason he's telling me that the action fade, the deposit is already existing. So, and I check the pending, and it's not there. So I don't know what to do. That's why I'm trying to let you, there's a way that can help me to complete it.
Ok, merci, bonsoir à toute la famille, bonsoir. Moi, je voulais dire merci à notre leader qui vient de parler, merci à lui. Moi, j'ai une préoccupation qui me dérange, c'est pas pour cette saison de jeu. J'ai un pre-sale qui a été fait aujourd'hui avec notre leader Kamson. Monsieur Kamson nous a aidé pour faire le pre-sale. Bon, maintenant, j'ai fait des H et des Y. En même temps, j'ai fait des Y. On dit qu'il faut que tu attends. Donc maintenant, il faut que des reçus de confirmation, il faut que des prendre maintenant, c'est pas du tout. Maintenant, jusqu'à maintenant, ça n'arrive pas. Donc, M. Thompson a dit qu'il faut que j'attends à un temps, ça va refaire. Donc, j'attends jusqu'à maintenant, ça n'arrive pas. Voilà pourquoi j'ai posé des problèmes ici. Comme nous sommes une famille, il faut que je gagne une solution. Merci.
So sorry about that. Leader Gamson, can you please respond to this one for us? Thanks, you have the preview.
All right. Thank you so much, Madam Lily. And then, yes, Frederick, what he said is true. I think in the morning I tried doing it with him, but I needed to leave to field work when we were doing it, and it was not picking up. So I told him to continue trying. So if it is that, it's still the same thing. Yes, I think management will have to look at it, but I also encourage that on his spare time, he can call me back on them, the WhatsApp, then we'll try it once again to see. And if he doesn't mind, maybe he can share his login detail and let me do it myself to see how it will be. But I think if it continues like this, then it needs technical attention. So I believe the day that Coach Ben will be on call, he'll be able to rectify it for him. But we will try it once again. So on his spare time, maybe after the Zoom or tomorrow, he can call me and we'll see if we have time. We'll try it once again and see. Yeah, I think this is what I can say. Thank you.
Merci. Ça, c'est des réponses de notre leader, M. Kamson. M. Kamson dit à notre frère que oui, c'est vrai. Matin, il était aidé notre frère pour gérer les problèmes. Bon, comme lui aussi, il était un peu occupé, aider à les jeunes hommes à continuer les systèmes. Bon, si ça a toujours continué de diffuser, lui-même, il dit à les jeunes, il mettra plus d'infos, lui, donc il va payer pour lui directement. Après ça, si ça passe pas aussi maintenant, il faut que l'équipe de gens prenne ça en charge. Et ça, il arrive à répondre à les jeunes. Merci.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gamson, for that intervention. And so we have Mr. Swansea King. Please unmute. Let's hear from you.
Right. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. My name is Marvelous. I'm from Ghana. My question is not really related to today's discussion or conversation, but it's also part of the CTC question anyway. My question is that I once connected my Telegram to my BitToken app. So unfortunately, I lost the old Telegram account and I've created a new one. So once I want to log in into my BitToken account to continue mining, they kept sending the code to the old Telegram account, in which I was unable to access. So my plea is that if the management or if they can be able to do something so that I can connect my new Telegram account to BitToken, so that whenever they send the code, I can be able to receive it in my new Telegram account and then log in and start or continue mining. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Swansea. Sorry about that. Leader Gamson, can you please respond to this for us?
All right. Thank you. Yes, I would like to find out whether he has reported this to support and what is the response.
All right. I've tried that. I discussed that with one of the leader, and that is Bedu Daniel. He said I have to log in with a Gmail. So when I tried to log in with my Gmail account, what kept appearing was that the Gmail account, the Google policy is not allowed to log into it with the Gmail account. So that is why I was unable to log in.
No.
So the request is blocked by Google policy.
Yeah, so you need to go and allow access. When you read that message that came, there is direction as what to do.
Okay.
So
okay.
Have patience, read on that and follow the process. It will be allowed to log in. And then when you now log in, you will now go to the Telegram chat section and then chat the bot to see the code that they will give it to you. Then you now link it up. Apart from that, I think, I don't know if there is another way. Apart from that, then we have to contact management. That is why I asked whether you have contacted support. But one of our leaders' hand is up. Victor, let's hear. Maybe there's another way. We can also learn from that. Yeah. So, Madam Leader Victor hand is up. Let him add and then we will see.
Thank you so much. Leader Victor, please unmute for us. Thank you.
Good evening. Please, am I heard?
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yeah, I want to know if he's the same leader that was chatting us on the chat, because Madam Amanda have responded to his plea that he has to contact him on WhatsApp call so that she can further she can further sort out with him. But I don't know if he's the one or not.
Yes, please.
Because we
yes,
were chatting a certain leader on the chat.
Exactly.
Yeah, so please chat the number given. Okay.
All right.
You are in the hands of support. So chat that number. Support will help you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Sorry, Madam Lily, let me just probably speak to this.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. King, can you still get,
Yes,
do you still have access to your hotline, the link you used to register when you wanted to join?
Yes, please. I do have.
Okay, so all you need to do is just to get that same link.
Okay.
You will click on the link and as if you want to register afresh. Okay, so your email address, same email address that is attached to your account, you will use it, then solve the mathematics. So at the point at which you want to put in your Telegram bot ID, so at that point, you will, before this time, you will have to, your new account, you will get your Telegram bot ID. Now, once you have the Telegram bot ID, so it is the ID that you will copy and insert into the Telegram bot ID when at registration. So you sign up. So it will connect to your new account, your new Telegram bot account, and make sure that everything is in place before you get to that, getting your new Telegram bot ID, and you just sign up, it will link it up. So just try and do that. And if it's not connecting as expected, then get in touch with Madam Amanda. Then that will be done from the
right.
Yes. Okay. Can I give him another idea? Which country is our leader from? Please, which country are you from? Ghana.
Ghana, please.
No, if you are in the South Africa, are you in the South African group?
I didn't get any clients.
No, are you in the South African group? The WhatsApp?
No, please. No, please.
Oh,
no,
okay,
please.
sorry. Okay, no problem. I'll find your number to help you by tomorrow morning. Okay, I'll find your number.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Notre frère était un problème, par exemple, il était un problème avec ton back office. Il n'arrive pas à gagner des codes avec ton Telegram. Donc, il a été demandé à certains leaders pour qu'on lui aide. Donc, on est en train de lui aider un peu pour qu'il arrive à gagner ton nouvel code, pour qu'il arrive à mettre ça sur Telegram. Ça, c'est des trucs qui est très facile aujourd'hui à faire. Donc, j'ai dit à lui, on va lui aider. Et puis, il y a des autres qui déjà au moins dit à lui comment ça se passe. Et puis, voilà, c'est ça. Merci à tout le monde. Thank you very much, all the leaders. Thank you. Let's continue, Madam Lily.
Thank you so much. And so we have Madam Efe. Please, you're already unmuted. Let's hear from you, Madam Efe.
Good evening, everybody. You're hearing me from. I have a problem with the deposit I made since on the 18th of June. Up to now, the deposit has not been credited to my account on 3 different occasions. One is $40, one is $10, and one is $50. So I will need assistance. So if the money can be cleared into my BTT app, please. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Leader Gamson.
Yes, thank you. I think I would like to find out from her. She should click on wallet and then go to deposit and no, she should click on wallet and go to history, okay, to see whether it is still there with a red or is it pink writing delete. If it is not there, then it means you have to do the process all over again. Okay, so it could be that the process was not done well. And that process, we have 3 steps in the deposit. So, Madam, you can quickly check that and confirm to us. Then I will add the steps to you so that you see maybe where you have gotten it wrong, then probably we'll do the correction. Because since on the 18th up to today, it should be able to reflect. Because 18th up to that will be 6 days. And I think maximum is always 3 days and it will be confirmed. Deposit doesn't keep long. It's only the drawer that will even get up to 4 days. But for deposit, at least before 24 hours or the next 24 hours, you are always credited. So let's do that. Let's check right now and let's confirm to us. Thank you.
Sorry, I've done all you want me to do through the support, and they keep sending
me.
Not
support, please. Not support, please. I said click on your wallet right now. Okay, open the app, click on wallet. Go to, when you click on wallet, the various options that are there, the deposit, withdraw, and the rest. You see history. Click on the history and see whether you see the deposit pending there with a pink writing, delete or not. If you don't see it there, then it means it's not recorded in the system in the first place. So if it is not in the system, management will not see it to confirm. So check that. If it is not there, you have to go over the process of depositing again. And maybe you might have missed one of the steps, and they will show you the steps. So just do that and confirm before we go to the steps. Thank you.
Can I do that later on because I'm at work and my phone I'm using for that is not there? It's not with me at the moment.
Okay, that's fine, Madam. Please do.
Okay. All right, no problem. So
who can I contact?
Which WhatsApp group are you in?
Not is one calls Owonko.
I just want to know which WhatsApp group are you in so that you get in touch with us.
With
yeah, Owonkoro should know this, so it should help you. That is your upline, right?
Yeah, I've told him more than how many times.
Yeah, that's good. You have chat him, it's not responding.
It's not giving me any good answer. I've even sent all the document, all my transaction to him, no response.
I'm sorry to intrude. It's a very simple issue, Mr. Gamson. The thing is this: tomorrow morning we have a breakfast meeting. She can join up tomorrow morning so that you can help her to sort out this issue. That is just all. So simple.
Thank you very much, sir. So,
you just check the platforms. Leader Gamson always
yes.
Reminder. So you join up tomorrow morning for them to solve up your problem. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless.
I think that is okay. Yes. Thank you so much.
I'm grateful, sir. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Madam Ife, for that. And so that brings us to the close of today's program. Leader Ola, please, let's have a final word from you for the community, and then we'll call it a night.
Well, thank you so much, Madam Lily, and a very big thank you to all our wonderful and able leaders that in one way or the other tonight we have contributed immeasurably even to the success of tonight Family Square meeting yet again. Yes, so our different leaders from different walks of life have expressed, the knowledge based on the P2P, the advantages and what we need to do to plug ourselves in the opportunities. And so we just want to encourage the community to latch on this opportunity and not just to hear it and not do anything, but definitely to do something about it, so that as the ecosystem and the community grows, we grow along with it. It is an opportunity that is presented to us, and we want to encourage everyone to be part of it. So we want to thank you for being part of tonight's meeting yet again. So we want to appreciate you for the being part of it. Tomorrow is going to be another wonderful time yet again at webinar, mega webinar. We want you to be part of it, and every of our meetings to be part of it. You know, why we want to encourage you to be part of all the meeting is that information is key. And when you are informed, you make a very, very good informed decision. And it is your decision that you make today that you transform your position tomorrow. And this is why we need you to understand what the ecosystem is all about. So I want to thank you. We appreciate your presence. Without you, the ecosystem perhaps will not be moving. But you are here, and you are part of the movement, and we want to appreciate everything and everywhere that you have probably put in your effort. We want to say thank you, and thank you very much. God bless you.
Merci à tous les leaders, merci à tout le monde qui sont là, tous les leaders qui sont laissés, tout ce que faisait pour venir dans cette réunion aujourd'hui, pour qu'on arrive à aboutir cette réunion. Je remercie à tout le monde, je remercie à management, je remercie à tous les leaders, je remercie à tous qui sont là. Parce que les gens qui sont là, c'est tout ce qu'on est en train de faire pour venir nous rejoindre dans ce projet, pour qu'on arrive à bouger ce mouvement. Le mouvement est en train de bouger aujourd'hui, ça va en train d'évoluer. Merci. Venez pour qu'on continue ce mouvement. Parce que sans vous, ce mouvement ne peut pas gérer. Ce management ne peut rien faire. Donc, on a besoin de vous. Nous sommes ici. On a besoin de tout le monde. Je vous remercie tout le monde. Merci tous les managements. Merci à tous les leaders qui sont là. Merci. Merci pour tout ce que vous faites pour ce mouvement. Aujourd'hui, on est en train de bouger. Merci. Merci à tout le monde. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much, great leader. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your words of courage. Thank you very much, sir. Madam Lily, back to you, sir. Back to you, ma'am.
And so thank you, everyone. We say good night for now. Bye-bye. May the good Lord give us tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.
Merci,
Bye.
merci à tout le monde. On est venu à la fin.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for coming.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night from South Africa. Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for the information. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Bye-bye.
Really appreciate
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Leader Gamsi, good night.
Yeah, good night, good night, good night.
Everyone, good night.
You know,